Hello. I wanted to go over the title page. I think you might find it helpful if we do this together because I've noticed that some people are losing points unnecessarily. Now, if you look in your course resources, there's a template that's available to you. And I've found the best thing to do is to just download this template to your desktop and then type your information directly into the template. So you'll notice that when you look at the template, that your heading information is in the upper half of the paper. So you'll have your title in the upper half of the paper and it's in bold. And it's also in title case, which means that the important words are capitalized. So you'll notice that the T and the M in main, the other T in title, and then the other important word is your, the Y is capitalized, and so on and so forth. Okay? The other thing that I want you to notice is that you would hit tab twice so that you have your entire document double spaced, but there's an extra space between your title and your first and last name. So here you're going to put your first name, obviously, and your last name. And on the next line, you're going to put English department. Now, if you were writing a paper for another department, that particular department would be listed there. But for our conversation and for our class, it would say English department, comma, post-university. Beneath that is your class, the specific information about that course. So this is ENG 130, literature and composition. The next line is your instructor's name, and you want to be intentional about including that person's title. So if they prefer to be called Mr. or Mrs. or Professor, then you would list that. My title is Doctor, so it's DR period, and then my name, Michelle Gillis. And then the due date is written in the American format. So we use month, day, comma, and the 4-digit year. So let's say the due date was this upcoming Sunday, which would be the 31st. So you would write January 31, comma, 2021. Also notice, in addition to your title page being double spaced, it's also in Times New Roman. There are several other options that you can use with APA documentation style, but the most common is Times New Roman 12-point font. You'll notice that your margins are set at 1 inch and you have your page number in the upper right-hand corner of each page. So let's go to the next page. Your second page, the number 2 is in the upper right-hand corner. Your title is repeated, it is centered, and it is on the first line of that second page. And then you begin typing after that. So notice that your title, again, is capitalized, it's in bold, and it's centered. But then when you begin to type, it is not in boldface. It's just in regular Times New Roman 12-point font or similar font. Your essay should not be centered. And I repeat that, it should not be centered. You continue to type your essay until you have page 3, page 4, however many pages you have for your essay. And then on the last page, it's a brand new page, you list your references. If you have only one reference, then there's no need for this to be plural. If you have multiple references, you list references. It's in bold and it's centered. Then you begin to list your sources. So you'll notice that you have the author's last name, comma, their first initial, a period, in parentheses, the year of the publication, period, the title of the article, and so on and so forth. Okay? So I'm going to also share with you a PowerPoint that goes into some more detail about APA. So take a look at that. It's not required, but I think it might help you with understanding APA documentation style and to be able to gain more points on the rubric. I just really do not want you to lose points for something that's a really easy fix. Okay, so if you have any questions, definitely reply to this message or meet me during office hours.